What's going on YouTube? Back again with another video. Today we're going to show you some awesome tweaks that you can get on your jailbroken device right now. I also want to show off this awesome skin from Dbrand. Unfortunately, I'm not sponsored by Dbrand. I just bought this. It's super accurate. It looks really awesome in person. Looks exactly like pretty much a clear mod back would look like if you were to put on a clear glass back on your iPhone 11. Although they did remove the charging coil, because as you can see right here, this copper, that is the wireless charging coil. So they just took that off and then basically, I guess, took a picture of what it would look like without the charging coil. But I think it looks really amazing. Plus, I don't like putting cases on my phone, and the skin gives you some protection and looks really cool while it does it. Anyways, let's go ahead and jump right into this video. Alright, so the very first thing that you're going to want to do to get any of these tweaks installed on your device is go ahead and smash that like button for the YouTube algorithm. Now, with that being said, these tweaks will now be able to be installed on your jailbroken device. Alright, so the first tweak that I'm going to show you guys is called Pokebar. Basically, it gives you that Pokemon notification style. So all of your notifications are going to basically look exactly how this looks. Even when you get text messages or Twitter comments or any notification. Anyways, if you're a big Pokemon fan, then I'm sure you're going to love this tweak that you can do to your device. There are no settings to configure. You just install the tweak and it changes all of your notifications to look like this. It also works when you receive notifications. When they pop up on your device, they're going to be in this format. You can still quick reply. They work just as normal notifications do. So it's a really cool little thing. All right, our next tweak is going to be snowboard. As you can see, my icons are a little different. And if I respring my device, you can also theme your respring. And that's all being done through the theme manager snowboard. So if we go ahead and jump into snowboard settings, you got a couple options: enable button, select the theme. Now when you first download it, this is going to be completely blank. You need to go into Cydia or Zebra or whatever package manager that you use and go ahead and find different themes that you can download. I'm using the Oreo theme. I just think these white icons look really awesome. You can also download different extensions. So I downloaded the Respring logo extension. I'm going to go ahead and show you guys real quick what other extensions there are. So if we go down to SparkDev, snowboard extensions. So you can have icon effects, font extensions, page dot. I mean, there's just a bunch of different things that you can theme and customize. I'm just using the icons and the Respring logo. Now you'll notice that not all of the icons are themed. Some of the theme packs do not have a theme for every icon. However, they do have a ton of different icons covered. So you'll just have to go through and find a theme that you like that has the icons that you want themed. But it's a pretty simple setup. Just go ahead and enable it. Download the themes. Go ahead and select the theme. So if you want to enable it, go ahead and tap enable. It'll have a enable button right down here. Just tap on that. I don't even think it requires a respring. It just does it right there on the fly. Anyways, guys, that one is called Snowboard. Highly customizable. Repo will be down in the description. The next tweak we're going to review is Juice. So this one is by the same developer that made the snowboard tweak. So basically it themes your battery icon. So if we go ahead and select style, these are all the default styles of the battery icon. I prefer the little hearts. I customize this one myself. I tap edit, settings, offset. Then you can adjust like the size of it, the location of it. You can kind of make it your own, because the stock Zelda one that I was using, I felt it was too small, I couldn't see it. So I created my own one. So if we go back to the top, I just put Zelda Alkaline 1. It made the hearts a little bigger so that you can see it. Each heart represents 10% battery. If it's half heart, then it's a 5% obviously. But it's a really cool tweak with a bunch of different battery icons that you can choose from. It is a paid tweak, but I believe it's only like 50 cents or 60 cents. So it's a really cheap tweak. Also, it gives you a couple cool options. You can go ahead and double tap on the battery percentage icon and it will put your device into low power mode. Also, it'll respring your device if you long hold on it. So if you go ahead and long hold, it'll pop up this little window. It says, do you want to respring? Also, if you double tap, my device is now in low power mode, if you can see. We'll do that again. I'll go ahead and disable low power mode, double tap, low power mode. It does vibrate the phone so that you know you are in low power mode. Also, if you go ahead and apply a theme and you want to see how it looks as it's draining, go ahead and apply the theme, push advance, and then you can do a test battery drain. And as you can see, the battery is draining. That's what it will look like as it's animating, going down to 0%. So it's a really cool tweak called Juice. I think it's only 50-60 cents, like I said before. Totally worth it in my opinion. The next tweak we're going to go over is called Copy Log. This one is extremely useful. It can copy images, text, links, pretty much anything. It's really awesome actually. So I'm going to go ahead and show you real quick just how it works. So say I want to copy something, all I would need to do is swipe up on my keyboard. It's going to bring up Copy Log. These are things that I've just previously copied. All you need to do is tap on it. So if I just tap on that, it automatically copies it to wherever the cursor is. It will copy the image just like that. It is super simple. You can also set a bunch of different favorites. So for example, if we go to my favorites, a lot of you guys have been asking me about the preference bundle error. So instead of having to retype this out, I just went ahead and saved it to my favorites. So now whenever you guys ask, I can just go ahead and reply this, and this will help you fix the preference bundle error. You can save up to 60 snippets, I believe, but you can also increase that number. So I'm not sure the max number. If we go ahead and move to the settings, I just leave it at default because I don't think there's going to be 60 different things that I need to have copied. But it's super useful. Say you got to input your email somewhere and you don't feel like writing out your whole email, you can just swipe up on your keyboard and go ahead to your favorites, tap on the email that you want, and it'll automatically paste it in there. It will also give you a notification that it's been copied to Copy Log. So say I want to copy this text right here. When I go to copy it, select all, copy. See how there is a little notification, shows you that it was copied to your Copy Log. And now that is in my list of things that I have copied today. You can also search for something. So say I wanted to search for this specifically, so VJV, obviously it's going to pull it up right there. If we go over to my favorites, you can go ahead and save all the favorites that you want. Anyways, it is an extremely useful tweak. I'm so glad that I found this tweak. It is only $2, so it's not that expensive. Totally worth the $2 in my opinion. Alright, this next tweak is kind of an old one, but it has been updated for iOS 13. It is Springtomize 5. Basically has all the same features as the previous Springtomizes, which is a lot. It has tons of different animations that you can change, tons of different customization. You can go ahead and get rid of things that you don't like. You can adjust things on your lock screen. There are just too many options to go over in this video. Some of the features that I use on Springtomize 5, let's go into animations. I like to change my screen off animation. Let me go ahead and set it to a brighter screen. So if I go ahead and turn off my phone, the screen explodes in a bunch of pieces. I just think it looks really awesome. You can go ahead and do the old TV style. That's the other one I like to use. And you can go ahead and adjust the animation to see how fast it is. So for the old TV, I think I set about 20 milliseconds for the animation. It just looks a lot more natural. But for now, I am using the explode animation. I also like to hide the camera on my lock screen. So there isn't an icon right here. I don't have it currently enabled on this device. The reason I do that is because you can just swipe over to get to your camera. You can go ahead and adjust the icons. I like to hide all of the texts underneath the icons, so I use that. You can hide the page dots, you can disable spotlight. Like I said before, there's just way too many settings to go over in this video. It is kind of an expensive tweak at $4.99. However, you know, it's $5, and I think the developer put in a lot of work for this tweak, so it's worth a beer, or it's worth a coffee, in my opinion, to pay the $5 to get it if you want it. Thank you guys for watching. Remember, the requirement in order for these tweaks to be installed on your device is to smack that like button. Don't forget to subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.